The greenhouse has been so much fun, and on a recent visit to a local community garden I felt very inspired. I have been growing vegetables from seed and planting some seedlings. I also have 3 planters that I found second hand and filled them with organic compost. It's been incredible to witness how everything grows so quickly in this climate. We seem to have a perfect mixture of sunny days, cloudy days and a little bit of scattered rain. The soil seems rich in nutrients and also has an abundance of wiggly worms.
Good day everybody. I am just taking a little beer break. You can probably hear my partner Paul banging away over there, doing some more DIY. I'm just sat here in the doorway to my caravan, just taking a little rest. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the wind has died down, which is lovely, and I've been making a strawberry planter box. I got the idea from a lady on YouTube, and I thought I would give it a go. And I picked up some strawberries yesterday actually, and I was wondering what to do with them, and then last night I saw this YouTube clip and I thought this is amazing. But yeah, off we went this morning. We visited the local farmers market, which was beautiful. Picked up some groceries and had some breakfast and coffee there. Yeah, went on Facebook Marketplace and found a free pallet, which was absolutely perfect. I'm quite surprised how it's turned out. It was fairly easy, a bit of cutting involved, a bit of nailing and screwing in the sides, but it was really easy. Went on and lined it with some weed matting and put some compost in, planted my strawberries, and then just put some straw on top, which is really good for mulching and just to make sure the weeds don't come up, and also it kind of takes care of the little strawberries as they grow and they fall. And then I'm going to put a bit of bird netting over the top just to stop the birds having a little feast. I will take you through it and show you what I've done. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm very pleased with it actually, hence why I'm having my celebration beer. But hey, it is the weekend, the sun is shining, I think I deserve it. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you think, and cheers. Ta-da! Oh, I'm so chuffed, look at them, all in there. I've also put some bird netting on top, just as I said, and I thought I would hang a few, well 2, through there just to see what happens. But yeah, overall I am so pleased with how that looks. Project Strawberry is complete.
As a child, I have fond memories of the aroma and process of picking tomatoes from my granddad's greenhouse. So naturally, these were the first things to be planted. Each day, a little yellow and juicy red tomato appears. I have a little chat with Alec, my granddad. I love how even though people pass from our lives, we can still connect and be part of them through special memories just like these. I wonder whether that time spent in the greenhouse with him, teaching me how to care for them, deep down he knew that I would be needing his guidance one day in the future. I also planted basil, Mexican orange, broccoli, onion, calendula and cucumber. The cucumbers are multiplying so fast that I have been doing a vegetable exchange with my neighbour. I headed back up the hill to their house and came back with a basket full of courgettes. Once the decking was built, we dug a garden bed for growing vegetables and wild flowers. We also put up a fence to create shade, and it's been working really well. I love the idea of guests staying in our caravan and being able to step outside and pick their own vegetables to cook with. I don't think there is much more satisfying and rewarding than the sound and feel of pulling up a root vegetable from the soil. It's lunchtime, so I headed to my mini allotment to see what I could find. The heads of my beetroot were ready, so I happily pulled a few up and was overjoyed with the size. Next, it was the peppery radish. The leaves were bright lush green. I pulled out some huge ones and the end result appeared in colours of pink, purple and white. I roasted the root vegetables and made a salad using all the delights of vegetables and flowers from my garden. The taste was just as colourful as it looked, and I'm looking forward to experimenting with recipes from my abundant garden. As an experiment, I have left a patch in my garden to see what will grow there. To my delight, I could see lots of wild flowers pop up, including dandelion and yarrow. I have studied herbal medicine and love learning about natural ways that I can support the health of my body and learning about what grows on our land that can support this process. On one incredible sunset, I headed out to collect some yarrow that had been blooming very happily. I broke off some tops, leaving plenty behind for the bees, butterflies and birds, and made my way back to my tiny kitchen. The sun was setting, so I lit a couple of candles, and using some brown string, I tied the yarrow into a bundle and hung it to dry on my pantry door. After a week or so, my yarrow was fully dried, so it was time to make some tea with it. I grabbed a big bowl and sat for some time, savouring the sweet aroma, carefully picking off the delicate white flowers whilst listening to a good podcast. I was delighted with the amount I had collected and put it in a jar and made a label for it. Yarrow has many uses, including treating minor wounds, cramping muscles, reducing fever, and it helps to relax you. It can even be used as a good facial wash or shampoo. As our wastewater leads into the ground, using natural products has been something that we have had to be conscious of. I use locally made natural products, but been inspired by living this lifestyle to make my own. As I make and drink my tea, I think about how choosing to live an alternative lifestyle makes you realise that some old habits cannot continue. Many of us pour products down the sink, use lotions on our bodies and clean our homes without any idea of the ingredients and how that could affect us. Sometimes we all need these little reminders, and there is no better time than with a cup of tea.